Yeah, hello, willkommen. Well, actually, this is English. This is my English-speaking channel. I sometimes make a mistake. I get mixed up because I'm actually German. And I have a German-speaking channel, but this is actually the channel of Realize to Actualize, which is an interesting concept, basically about what this video is about. And it's something I think in a way we all are looking for, is this change. How can things change in this world? I believe that we all are seeking change. We want for things to change, but to change, that's another concept. It's another thing, to always talk about and look for change outside of us. But to change, that is actually the key to become the change we want to see in the world. But how can we do that? That's really the million-dollar question. And the answer actually lies within ourselves. All answers lie within ourselves. We just have become so distracted to always look outside of us for answers. We look outside of us for happiness. We look outside of us for God. We look outside of us for love, for freedom. That's what we look for. We even fight for freedom. We fight for peace, which is really insane. I mean, every time we argue with somebody, basically what we're sending out is the kind of energy which is about, this needs to change. This is wrong outside of me. But that's the illusion. And that's where the confusion really begins, because it's never outside of us. We're not here to change others. We're not here it's not our job to focus on what we think is wrong outside of us. But we're here to remember who we really are. That real change begins from within ourselves. That real power lies within ourselves. And that is really the idea of empowerment instead of power over others. That's also the illusion. But that exists ever since the beginning of time. That exists in all institutions, in all businesses, in all schools, that power structure. That exists in politics, of course. I mean, our world is built on this structure, which is really the pyramid where the power it's really the power over others, the power to control others. The question is, who is in charge? And it's also like that in families. Who has the power? But that really distracts us from understanding that power lies within us. We all are endowed with so many capacities, so much potential. I mean, we all are endowed with an unlimited potential, but we never even realize that because we are so distracted from things outside of us that we don't realize that it's actually us who has the power to change. And to change is very different from just focusing on what needs to change outside of us. Be it other people, be it in the government, be it with our parents, be it our boss. We all look for that. We're always focusing on, things outside of us. But I just wanted to remind you again that it's really within us. As what we realize, that we realize ourselves, that we realize our true powers will allow us to become empowered. It has nothing to do with, again, this traditional sense of power. We think it's also power in terms of having. We are attached to things. We learn. I mean, that's the message of our society is sending, It's always about things. The more toys you have, the better you're off. And of course, it's easy. Everybody's happy, when they drive a Ferrari or if they get a raise at their job, of course. But that's only temporary. And that's also distracting us from who we really are. And I think that's really where the change in this world begins, of the new world, as we become empowered to realize, wow, it's great to be alive. Life is a gift. Every moment of ourselves is a gift. And it's easier to realize that. I also realize that for myself. I have realized that for many, many years, and I've talked about that in some of my videos, my previous videos. But to actualize ourselves based upon that awareness, that's a different story. And that is something I wanted to encourage you again. Also, as I'm saying this to you, I'm also encouraging myself to not be stuck in the same patterns, but to create change, to be different, to be new, to be born anew, to let go of the past, to give our life a new direction. Instead of being stuck in the routine, stuck in the program, stuck in the matrix, which in a way we all are stuck in that matrix. It's not just the matrix that is controlling this world. It's not just this machine we all serve, the power structure, the politics, the economy, our government, which really function like a machine. It's not just that. It's also our own machine, which we have become. It's our own consciousness. It's our own patterns, our own habits, our own comfort zone, which we are stuck in. I really think it's time to break free. And I wanted to take this opportunity again to share that message with you. I hope it helps a little bit. I hope you enjoy that. My name is Christoph. I live in Germany after I've lived in America for a long, long, long time. Took some interesting experiences with me during that time. And I'd like to also encourage you to learn a little bit more about this as you check out my website, which is actually, it used to be realize2actualize.com, but now that I'm back in Germany, I've translated that into kein Ding, which actually is a German expression which means nothing. Kein is another form for no, and the Ding is a thing. So actually it means no thing. I'm not a thing. The idea also that the best things in life aren't things, like I mentioned earlier, love, God, happiness, peace, freedom. That's not a thing. It's not outside of us. It's in me. And so it's a matter of developing that. And how to develop that is the point of kein Ding, which is also really nothing. So please take a look at that, keinding.com. Really appreciate your time. I hope you're doing well. I send you many heartfelt greetings from Germany. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're well. Thank you. Bye-bye.